Hey gang, today we are in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and this video is going to be of some of the restaurants that we ate at when we were in town over a long weekend during the summer months. Now the first restaurant that we're going to look at here, it's one of our favorites. This is the Creekside Cafe and Grill. They're open for breakfast and lunch, and when we're in town we generally stop in here at least once for breakfast. One of the things that we like about this is the restaurant has a little bit of character, has some indoor seating, but it also has some wonderful outdoor seating right next to a rushing creek. So you get the sound of the birds chirping in the trees, and you also get to hear the creek rushing by as you're eating breakfast. Now the wife had the ham and eggs for breakfast with the breakfast potatoes, and I decided to have the green chili cheese grits and their eggs Benedict. One of the other restaurants that we ate at was Los Locos, and this is more up by the ski slopes. Los Locos is kind of a small restaurant. They have a little bit of outdoor seating. A little bit of indoor seating, I'm sorry. Most of the seating is located outdoors under the umbrellas there. They have a full bar, and in my opinion, this restaurant is maybe a little better if you just want to maybe have a snack, couple of tacos, maybe some nachos, and a beer, or maybe a drink of some kind. Now, they don't have real table service, I guess. They have order at the bar, and remember your table number, then they'll bring your food to you. Now we both had a plate of nachos. My wife went with the shrimp, and I went with the carne asada. Honestly, we probably should have just went with one order of nachos. One of the other places that we ate for breakfast was a restaurant called Freshies. And Freshies has some very nice indoor seating, as you can see. And they also have a patio outside if you prefer to be outdoors. Now we both had the same breakfast this morning. We had the 3 deuces, which is 2 pancakes, 2 pieces of bacon, and 2 eggs. You can also have sausage if you prefer sausage. One of the other restaurants that we've been to before and we really enjoy when we're in town is an Italian restaurant called Mazzolas. Now, Mazzolas has a little bit of kind of unique charm to it. You walk in, it's an older building. And to get to the bar and dining area, you have to go down a few steps. The first thing that you'll come to, other than the hostess station here, is just to the right is the bar. And then a little bit further back is a small dining room. We went with the white bean hummus and flatbread. And my wife for dinner decided to go with their 10-inch pizza. And I went with their chicken marsala. I do recommend reservations. It's kind of a small room. We also hit the Powder Day Donuts. Decided one morning just to get a couple of donuts and a cup of coffee. And this is a nice place. They have really large donuts. And they have coffee, a little bit of indoor seating. This is probably actually a better place to maybe come in and pick up a half a dozen donuts or a dozen donuts and take back to your hotel room or wherever you happen to be staying. We both made the mistake of ordering 2 donuts apiece. These are really large donuts. It probably would have been better off with just one. They do have a little bit of indoor seating, so if you want to come by and just grab a donut and a cup of coffee and sit down for a little while, they can accommodate you. Another coffee house in town is literally a coffee house. This is Cosway Coffee, and it's a little bit off the main street, about 1 block off the main street, and it is in a house. Now there is parking out on the street out front, but if there's no space out there, there is a nice parking lot about a half a block down from this restaurant. Now, as you enter off to the left, they have some indoor seating. Then over to the right, that's where they have their little shop and their baristas. They also make some sandwiches, some snacks. This is a good place to come and get a breakfast sandwich and maybe a hot cup of coffee. They have a lot of, or a little bit of outdoor seating, I guess. This looks like it used to be maybe the house's driveway. And this is where we chose to sit and have our coffee. Another restaurant that's pretty popular in Steamboat Springs is the Backdoor Grill. And while they do serve breakfast, this restaurant is known for their hamburgers. There's a lot of people that will say these are the best hamburgers in town, and who am I to argue with them? Now again, this restaurant has some character to it. The first thing you notice when you walk in is all the dollar bills all over the walls and even the ceiling. All of these dollar bills are stapled to the walls. Most of them are disfigured. I often wonder how many of those they lose in a year. Probably not too many, really. They have a full bar, and of course this is a hamburger joint. We went with an appetizer of jalapeno poppers, and then we each had a hamburger of our own. My wife had the How You Doin' hamburger, and I went with the umami hamburger, and I decided to have the sweet potato fries with mine. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos about our travels, timeshare stays, timeshare resorts, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, safe travels. If you'd like more information about timeshare stays, visit Timeshare Users Group at tug2.net or visit their discussion forums at tugbbs.com.